already recording. There we go. All right, solve quadratic equation word problems. Sorry. That was unintended. So when we're looking at this, we want to highlight the important information. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot. Remember your 3 reads every time you're doing this. Okay, 3 reads. Invisible cases, invincible case manufacturers will, while testing a new model, engineers place a phone in the case and drop it to the concrete floor from a height of 1.5 meters. Which equation can you use to find how many seconds the phone falls before hitting the ground? So technically anything in the air is projectile motion, whether it has an initial velocity or not. So if you're just dropping something, is there an initial velocity making it go up? If you're just dropping something, no. There is no initial velocity. You're not pushing it up. Are we clear? So that initial velocity would be considered to be 0. So if it's 0, that means there would be no linear term. That's why this is quadratic and this is a constant. Quadratic and a constant. There is no linear term because the initial velocity is 0. Or they tell you right here. Modeled by this formula. Well, S is the constant, so it would represent the initial height. Yes or no? What is the initial height? All right, it says plus S, so would it be minus 1.5 or plus 1.5? Plus 1.5, yeah, because this is the negative one. All right, so I would go with this one. Oh, wait, this is a picture. The nearest tenth of a second, how long does the phone fall before hitting the ground? So what should I do now? Put it in Desmos. Correct. If I can find Desmos somewhere. Along the sea. 4.9 t squared plus 1.5. Right here hits the ground, so I have to go to 0. Round to the nearest what? Nearest tenth. All right, for rounding purposes, you see how it says 0.55? Because this first 5 is followed by another 5, the first 5 is going to become a 6. So 0.6.
To the nearest tenth of a...
So, and I got it right. Yes, I'm brilliant. Whoa. I believe in myself. The club, Lord, marching band. All right, keep it quiet while I record this for you. I see your work. How much to charge per ticket to make $3,600? Which is what they need for 6 new trumpets. This expression can be used for what? I think my computer is having a slow moment. All right, so this expression estimates the number of tickets. And P is the ticket price. Y'all see what I highlighted? So if I multiplied the number of tickets that I'm selling by their ticket price, what does that give me? I sold 100 tickets and I charged $5 per ticket. What do I get if I multiply? Not the number, the act. What does it mean? What do I get when I multiply them? the amount of money that you made, the total amount of money that you made. Clear? So which equation can the Booster Club use to estimate the ticket price? So you multiply them to get the total price. The total price is going to be 3,600, not 3,600p. Are we clear? All right, the ones that are listening, excellent. Here we go. I can't have to click somewhere else. Lost it. Here we go. It has to be this one, $3,600. You don't need to multiply by P. It doesn't make any sense. Lowest ticket price to make $3,600. Okay, please join us right here. What time is it? 11:18. And what is your name, hon? Natalia. Natalia? Okay, I like your name. All right. Please make sure that I type this in correctly. Notice how I'm getting rid of the H of T because it starts with 3,600, no commas, equals P minus 4P plus 260. Uh-oh, Desmos doesn't like it. What is going on?
Typed it wrong.
I did? What part did I type wrong? Can we pay attention? What did I type wrong? No, actually what's wrong here is we only support implicit equations of x and y. It doesn't like the p. Are we clear? We already know why. We know we want the output to be 3,600, okay? So once I plug that in, I'm able to graph it, but I cannot see it. So we need to zoom out because we're talking about 3,600. So pay attention. I need the y value to go as high as 3,600. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Right now, it's at 41. So 3,000, oh Lord. Shall we go 700 then? Okay, okay, I'm still not seeing it. Yeah, and X represents what? The price of what? The tickets? So obviously 10 is not big enough, correct? So how much could a ticket cost? There they are. So I went up to 200 for it, okay? But it says right here that the two solutions are 20 and 45. So what's the lowest that I can charge to make that money? 20. And what's the most that I should charge to make that money? Okay. So in the question, they're asking us for the lowest price ticket. So does anybody have good memory and remember what it said? 20? Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. I'll do one more problem and then I'm moving on this one, okay? This one says volume. Volume is what? Area times height? Yes. This is the volume. The length is 20. And the height is 3 times the width. This is the trick when it says 3 times the width. Width is your variable. So let me grab this because I need somewhere to write. Give me a moment, okay? Okay. I got caught on camera, my bad. All right, here's the trick. It says 3 times the width. It means you start with the width. So the width is W. The height is 3 times the width. How do I write that? 3W. And the length is given to us, isn't it? 20. And how do I find volume? Volume is length times width times height. So this is going to be 20 times 3W times W. Y'all ready? What's 20 times 3? 60. And what is W times W? W squared. And we need this volume to be what they said? 4,860? So 4,860 equals 60W squared. They didn't even multiply them. They left them separate, see? 20W and 3W. You'll see right here, 20W and 3W. So it's this one. The volume equals 4,860. And how wide and tall is the prism? Ooh. So we need the width and we need the height because that's tall, correct? So we need to find W, and where do we go to find W? So many lines, it's hard to determine what it is that I'm graphing. Okay. This right here. 4860, no commas, equals. Once we put the equal sign, if there is no h of x, h of t, once you put the equal sign, you're just going to get the vertical lines, which are the answers, okay? If you put h of t, then you'll get the function, or just the expression. You'll get the graph. 20w times w, no, times 3w, my bad. That work? Oh, it doesn't like it. Why doesn't it like it? Because of the W, it should be an X. Are we clear? These are little things that you're going to have to remember. Oh, and there they are. I zoomed out too much. Oh, one is -9 and the other one is +9. Clear? So, which one would work for us? 9. So W has to be 9. And what's 9 times 3? So the width is 9. And the height is 27.